talking that funky, dip about my face, wearing that monkey, not that might give you life advice.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the former Auburn kicker Daniel Carlson to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Right to the air is Rodgers. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there, and he did a lot of that on that play.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. To throw, it's Rodgers. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. It's a big play there for Miami. 57 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
They'll run with Lynch. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Lynch, the lone man in the backfield now on 2nd and goal. He's going to get it again. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. This stadium once registered as the loudest roar ever recorded, and you can hear him now. 3rd and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Leon Sandcastle. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got him in. Complete. The 30. A big play there on the catch and run. 87 yards. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And it's caught. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. On 2nd down, Lynch. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll run it. Here's Lynch. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Marshawn Lynch taking it in from a yard out. And the Seahawks use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. following the touchdown. Ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Rodgers. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Throwing the out route here, and it's complete to Kelsey. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. On 1st down, Rodgers. And able to find Allen Lazard. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. A give to Lynch from the shotgun, and not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Again, they'll pound it with Lynch. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Here's Rodgers. He'll let this go for the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Calvin Johnson, 40 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken from about the 12. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up.
He's got a man complete, and all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 69 yards, and the Seahawks have taken the lead. Jackson here is going to look to throw to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head, because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. With such a costly interception, nearly a pick six, but now they're so close, they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful.
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Marshawn Lynch with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. It's complete, and he is into the end zone to put the lead up 2 more. So they like to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
He will find his man Chase complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Open man here. It's the tight end Kelsey. Touchdown Dolphins. Travis Kelsey, 35 yards. And the Dolphins are back within a score. And that touchdown drive happened very, very quickly. You knew that they had the quick strike ability. They showed it.
And for a defense that understands that, it still drives them crazy when it actually happens to them. Fast and furious, there came the points.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Pulls it in at the 13. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Up the middle, it's Lynch. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So after the run by Lynch, here's another 1st and 10. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Play action. Now Jackson. They'll roll him out right. That's caught by Howard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A couple of first downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They go play action with Jackson. Rolling to his right. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Throwing is Jackson. Looking for Lockett, and he's got him, working his way free across the middle. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They go play action now. Jackson rolling to his left. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. They go up the middle with Lynch. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal. They'll run for it with Lynch. And this time he is in. Marshawn Lynch as time expires in the first half. And the Seahawks will extend their lead here just before halftime. So they say no to the field goal try late in the half, and it winds up really paying off as they score on the final play.
Yeah, a little bit of a gamble, but they had some foresight as well because they knew they were going to get the ball to start the 3rd quarter. So they thought to themselves, if we score here, we can double up on back-to-back drives.
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Jason Sanders to kick off
The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. Pulls it in at the 13.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run again with Lynch. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Play action. It's Jackson. Dancing to his left. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to go down again. And look who, the former Seahawk first-round pick, Bruce Irvin. Dropping him for the 2nd straight play. Might want to think about blocking him here on 3rd down. Oh, he fakes a spike. Flush to his right. He's got a man, complete. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
A 10th carry of the game for Marshawn Lynch. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Jackson. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. The 40, 30, the 20, 10. And this is brought all the way back. A fumble recovery and take it to the house for a Miami touchdown. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. And you know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead will shrink to 6.
Dolphins 21. Jason Sanders, the kickoff.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Taken from about the 12. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it's 2nd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off of it. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th and final quarter. But Nick Bosa so quick on the outside. He gets in there to bring him down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds Lynch. It's complete. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a 1st down. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Catch is made by Metcalf. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. And Jackson throwing once more. He hits his target, Lockett. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins are right back in this football game. So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
He's going to float this over the middle, deep. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
First down, the run with Lynch. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now Rodgers. They dump it off to Lynch. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Back to throw, Rodgers. He's got it. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Travis Kelce, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the 4th. A very important extra point there, up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Pulls it in at the 13. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half. Meanwhile, Jackson's throw pulled in by Marshall. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as he'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Jackson. And Marshall's got it. And they will get the conversion on 3rd down, but the clock, a more pressing factor. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Jackson. And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Picked by Cameron Bynum. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. So this defense doubling its play.